Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. I had a request to do a video on presets, so today's topic is all about presets, how to create them, how to use them, and when to use them. But first, there are a few misconceptions about presets, especially for those who are new to photography or editing, where they think that having a preset, you can click one button and all your photos are gonna look amazing right away. Unfortunately, this is not the case. Presets by no means are a one-size-fits-all, so do keep that in mind. Now, as for me personally, I tend not to use presets very often. I do like to edit my photos individually. However, there are certain situations where presets are very useful. So for example, let's just say I've just finished up a photo shoot. The lighting remained the same or was very similar. The location was the same, and now I have a lot of photos to edit, so I have to bulk edit. This would be a time where presets could greatly speed up your editing times. Now, if you're new to photography or you're just getting into editing, I would highly recommend not buying presets, at least at the beginning, as I do think it'd be more worthwhile to invest that time actually learning an editing program, the features and tools within it, as well as the basics of editing, in which you can create your own presets customized just for a particular location or shoot. And this is where you're gonna get the most value and the best results from your presets. But as said, presets do have their time and place and can be very useful. So let's jump over into Lightroom and look at how we actually create a preset. So this image was taken in Patagonia, Argentina, one of my all-time favorite places to visit, and this is the beautiful Cerro Torre. Now I'm done my base edit and I want to create a preset from this, so all I need to do is, if we look over here to the left-hand column, we have 4 options, and at the very top we have presets. Now if we expand this, we can see multiple groups, and at the bottom there's a group called User Presets, which is the default location. At the very top, across from presets, we have a plus button. We'll click on that, and then we'll click on Create Preset, and then it asks for a preset name, so we'll name this Cerro Torre. And below that, we have Group, and as you can see, it has the default location, User Presets, but we're gonna create our own group because we wanna create, let's just say, a preset pack. So I'll click on New Group and name this Patagonia Presets, and click on Create. But now we have some decisions to make. So under settings, we have a lot of options, and as you can see, they're all ticked at the moment. But let's just say that you've just done an edit and you use a lot of graduated filters or radial filters, and you know that they might not sync up with other images. So you might want to deselect certain things and click Create. But for the example here in this video, I'm just gonna leave everything ticked and click Create. Okay, great, so our first preset's done, and if we look over on the left again, we can see in our new group, Patagonia Presets, and our first preset within that. Now let's just say, for example's sake, that I wanted to modify it or update my existing presets. I can do that. So let's just say I wanted to bring the exposure down to maybe like 40. If I go back over to my preset, highlight over it, right click, and go to Update with Current Settings, I can just simply click Update, and now this preset will have our updated settings. Okay, great. So let's just say that we've created a few presets in our preset pack and we want to sell this online or give it to a friend or in a giveaway. We can just go right back over. I'm going to highlight over one of the presets, right click, and go to Show and Explore. And this is going to bring up the location where the preset folder exists, as well as the presets within this, and you can simply just use these files from here. So now I want to show you 2 examples on how to use presets and how not to use presets. So in our first example, this was taken at a completely different location, a different day, so the lighting and everything is completely different, just to show you how presets are not a one-size-fits-all. If I were to click on our Cerro Torre preset, that's just not going to work. So that's an example of how they don't work. But let's go to a similar image. This was also shot at Cerro Torre, a horizontal shot, probably within 30 minutes from the other one. So we know right away that this preset is gonna work. And if we click on it, you can see the result, and it looks pretty good right away. Now you could make some minor adjustments, but for the sake of this tutorial, it looks pretty good right off the bat. So you can see the difference. If we have a lot of similar shots in terms of lighting and location, this is where we're going to see the most benefit from using our presets. Now, if you have a lot of photos from a particular location that was shot in roughly the same time, or from a photo shoot, I would highly recommend creating your own customized presets just for those locations or for that shoot, and using those presets there only. Again, this is where you're going to get the best results. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you found this video useful, make sure to hit that subscribe and like button, and I'll see you on the next tutorial.